Hi guys, and welcome to lesson 2 of the arpeggios for chord tone soloing using the blues. Now we are going to proceed to the next chord voicing, which is group B voicings. Again, as I have to say, if this is the first time you're joining us, please revisit these lessons over here. This is group B voicings. Okay, so group B voicings are on the 7th fret, 7th to 10th frets. Okay, then we go to 5 chord. So now we are going to learn the arpeggios at this position. So how do we learn them? We break them up into the 3 arpeggio shapes. There are a few strategies that will help us with our learning. Number 1, the arpeggios should work over the same chord positionings. Okay, so starting on the 10th fret of the 6th string. Now we go so those are the first 2 shapes. Now, if we take a look at the shapes in totality, they look like this. Okay, but we want to be able to connect them. Okay, and the second shape looks like this. Okay, so when we connect them, they will sound like this. And then we're ready to go to the 4/7. Okay, so once you've mastered the first change over the first 4 bars with just the 1 and the 4, 7 chords, now we're going to bar 5. Bar 5, we are going to start again on the D note on the 10th fret of the 6th string. We go. So it's just going up and down the same pattern. And then we go back to now, when it comes to the 5 chord, something interesting happens. We are going to be using the same arpeggio shape that we learned in the previous lesson, right? Which is over your, I guess, your G7 shape. We're going to G7 last lesson, we did it over the 4 chord. Now we are just going to transpose that up 2 frets into group B voicings over the 5/7. Okay, so let me demonstrate again from the 4/7. What I like to do, I would like to start from the next note, which is. Okay, so I can go back down to the 4. And back to the 1. So when I end over here, I'm ready to go back to the D note, the root note on the downbeat. Okay, so let me play the whole thing for you. Then we go to the 4. Okay, so again, as I mentioned, if we go to the E note, that's not a big jump. It's just a whole step, but if we, it doesn't sound that nice. Okay, so let's take it again from the 4 chord. allows us to again Repeat the cycle starting on that D note. So again, practice this. It's going to be hard to take all 12 bars in one go. The main takeaways from this week's lesson, okay, number one, again, there are 3 arpeggio shapes, okay? They fit over the same position as your group B voicings. Pack them together when you're learning. The interesting thing is the arpeggio for the A7 in this position, right? It's something that you're already familiar with, okay? So always remember the 5-7 arpeggio comes from the previous lesson, only in a different position. And that's it for this week's lesson, guys. I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I will see you in the next one. If you like what I do and you would like to support me, please sign up at my Patreon under Hefni Guitar Method. If you like this video, please click the subscribe button. It will help me a lot in growing the channel. I will see you in lesson 3.